Hey guys, this footage is pretty old now, but I thought today I'd share a bit about my trip to Italy earlier this year. We went to Venice, Florence, Rome, and Naples. It was an absolutely excellent trip. I loved it. Italy is so beautiful. The company was amazing, and the food was so good it made me want to learn to cook something other than stir-fried vegetables. So, on this trip, it was mainly about food and some guided tours. I'm starting to really appreciate guided tours and learning about the history of the places I visit. I find that generally in Europe, history just surrounds you. I think it's in the architecture and the culture. It just feels so much closer and more tangible. I try to imagine what it would be like to grow up in such a different place. Would I be friendlier? Even more laid back? Would I be one of the cool kids? Probably not. I always compare places I travel to home. My default thought is that Singaporeans could be more in touch with our history, have stronger roots, and so on. But that isn't fair, not only because we are a much younger nation, but also because we do have a history that I think Singaporeans are generally proud of. And we do have a culture, a national type of mindset which could be considered unique to Singapore. Maybe like a kind of pragmatism, slightly nationalistic perhaps. Anyway, these are just some thoughts I have whenever I travel. I find Italy's a lot warmer. I think people are just, they find it easier to casually chat to each other. Apparently, people don't usually have coffee in takeaway cups since it's more common for people to have a chat with the barista over the coffee. Small businesses are also more common in Europe in general, so there's more of a homey feel, which is not what I'm used to, but surprisingly, I think I might like it. Not too sure about that though. I do get nervous when I start to recognize servers at the cafes I frequent because then maybe they can remember me and I want coffee, not new friends. Speaking of friends, the girls that I traveled with are amazing. Besides the general overachiever stuff, they're actually just really good people. I'm also very comfortable around them, which made for a lovely, relaxing trip. I try to surround myself with people who are better than me in any way, really, so I can learn as much from them as I can. And this trip was really good for that. Anyway, I'm definitely going back to Italy at some point. Maybe we could do a trip together. I'm looking forward to your uploads.